When we look at the endless creations that exist in our world, we can't help but be awestruck by their excellence and beauty.
I don't want children to have AIDS. Hunter, whatever you do, don't put that at the beginning. Welcome back, everybody.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to not Cyber Sleuth, actually.
Not Cyber Sleuth. Same purple-haired mommy, but different purple-haired
game
story.
So we need to give a huge shout out to Zeke.
Yes.
Who is the mod maker for these for the Cyber Sleuth randomizer. We've been troubleshooting with him a bunch, and he's been super helpful, and we do appreciate it. The main problem is, even if the game doesn't crash, a randomized enemy encounter Nuzlocke currently playing randomized doesn't work. Because eventually, whether it be 5 minutes in or 15 minutes in, you are going to encounter a one-hit KO enemy. And like for me, it was in I was played through Hacker's Memory for the first time, all 5-7 minutes of it.
Yeah.
And we know when you're floating through the tunnels with Ryuji, Lilithmon that gets like 4 turns before you can even act.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna do Hacker's Memory. So what have you randomized today?
So all I have randomized is I randomized our starters and I randomized the Digimarket. So there is still a bit of randomized stuff in there, but we are going to do a Nuzlocke of it.
Yes.
I did come up with my own Nuzlocke rules. There are a couple floating around, but I think this version is going to be the best because it makes it, number one, it's best for content because if we white out, we can still continue if we need to.
Sure.
And then two, I just like to play the game. So
yeah, it's a good game. So do you want to tell the rules? Maybe Hunter can put it up as text or something.
Yeah, let me be a professional. You're not gonna see the game for a second, Karn, because I forgot to get the rules up.
How dare you?
I know I'm a big dum dum.
You're actually such a fool.
It's a cutscene. It's like there's a butterfly, and it's like the world. It's going to be so blah blah blah. What about our memories? Blah blah blah. Anyway,
can I just say also, the first time I've ever actually sat through the opening of Hacker's Memory was the other day. Wow, that is way better. Maybe it's just because I've seen the Cyber Sleuth intro so many times, but it's just way more interesting. Like the first 10-20 minutes of Hacker's Memory.
Yeah, not to I got it back on. Not to be biased or anything, but this is my favorite game ever of all time. So, I do think this game does 100 things better than Cyber Sleuth does. Mostly because I think what this has over Cyber Sleuth is that I like more of the characters. Like, yes. I liked Arata. I liked emphasis on past tense. I love Nokia, but our main character, I didn't really care for Takumi or Aunt May.
Yeah.
And then Yugo, they're whatever to me. But this game has all the best side characters in it. Anyway.
I like the way it introduces them as well, the little splash text as well, which is cool. Anyway, yes, rules.
Yeah. Rules. Number one, nickname all your Digimon standard Nuzlocke thing. You won't do that. Number two is you convert the first Digimon that you get to 100% in an area. You can also do 200%, since if you get 200, you get stat boost. But I think to make it more difficult, 100% is fine. When you Digivolve, that Digimon is stuck in that line, so you can't de-Digivolve back and fuck around with its evolution line. You gotta stick to that. You can de-Digivolve it if you need to evolve it to the further stage, but you can't, like, for example, Vmon, if you evolve it into X Vmon, you can't de-Digivolve it back and then go to Vdramon.
Gotcha.
When a Digimon dies, there's a lot of unfair BS in these games. Like, there are skills that do instant death, so if something died and you're just like, oh, I lose that encounter, there's not a lot of places you can encounter Digimon, so at a certain point you're just going to be hard locked to like 20 Digimon, I think.
Sure.
So what I decided to do is when you die, you de-Digivolve that Digimon, and then you can never Digivolve into that Digimon again. So,
that's smart. So, like, if a Digimon died in the digital world kind of thing, it would go back to return to egg, but...
Yeah, so, like, if, for example, the XVmon thing, if we had an XVmon and it died, we would de-Digivolve it back to Vmon, and then nothing we have could evolve to XVmon again.
That's pretty smart. I like that idea.
Yeah, and then did I have anything else? I also have some optional rules, but I don't think we're going to do any of these. Dupe's clause, where if you get a duplicate, you can ignore it. No items. Simple, but I'm not going to do that.
Didn't you also have another mod as well as the randomized stuff?
Oh, I have a couple of other mods installed.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
I've got the no red outline as always. I've got the skip dialogue, which we will take advantage of during boring parts. And I also have a really fun one that you'll see once this little cutscene is over. Well, once we actually get into the gameplay, I have a fun one I didn't know they added until the other day. But yeah, anyway, what's happening on screen here is that this is our team. That's us. We're the yellow guy. And then we're like, we'll do it. So this is our first big mission on our hacker team.
Yeah, this intro is so much nicer as well. I just signed it.
I'd love this game because the whole point of it is your character is like, I live in a world with a bunch of people doing a bunch of stuff, but I'm just a regular nobody. And that's people hate his design, but I love him because he's supposed to look like just another dude in this world.
Kind of like a little dweeby guy.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's just such a good game.
It's I was way more charmed by the like first, like I say, 10-20 minutes I played of this the other day. Oh my god, Digimon references you didn't spot.
What? Number 15.
Your dad.
Burgermon foot lettuce.
Burgermon foot lettuce, good, excellent. Really advancing the meme game over here on Karn EX.
I know, right? Going all the way back to 2018.
Hey, speaking of meme games, you wanted to talk about TikTok lives? I guess it's a good time to talk about that.
Oh, I fucking hate TikTok lives, man. It's like people doing... There's some that are creative, but the majority of them are people... It's just like people looking at their phone going like, thanks for the flowers. Thanks for the bombs.
Yeah, I fucking hate that shit.
And it's like... The ones that really get me are the ones where it's like girls doing something like slightly sexual... And it's
they'll like lie there, and then the camera will be on them, and they'll be like lying in bed by themselves, but they'll like sort of like bounce back and forward as if they were getting fucked.
It's like you can watch porn, you know. You can close the app.
You can, yeah. That's what I mean. So don't get me wrong, I'm a pervert, and so if there was like an 18+ TikTok, I would obviously be on there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But as there isn't, I don't need to see this like chaste like faux porn when I could just open my browser.
Damn it.
Andrew G. Just call it Garfield. No, I'm kidding.
Perfect. No, we're doing it. Perfect. Shoutouts to Andrew Garfield. I was going to call him Miles, but I figured that's probably not a smart idea. So yeah, I got a new outfit for him.
Yeah, hell yeah, Triceramon top. Let's go.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can tell because of the streaming quality, but when he comes back on screen, he has on his goggles a heart with a Triceramon, like, V-Pet sprite.
That's fucking radical, dude. I love that. I was also going to say that TikTok Lives did also give us people doing, like, TikTok Live calls or whatever, where they, like, roll, like, they LARP Yu-Gi-Oh! At each other. Which...
Yeah.
kind of fucking based.
I know. I said that to you, and then as I was scrolling through TikTok later, I saw somebody watching the original Fantastic Four, and I watched about half of it. I was like, never mind.
I'm just gonna watch fucking a pirated copy of Fantastic Four on TikTok Live.
Fuck it.
Oh my god.
What you got?
What you know about me?
All these people. When we played through Cyber Sleuth, I had only played it in its entirety twice. I have played this game in its entirety probably 4 or 5 times.
Oh, wow.
So I actually kind of know where we're supposed to go at most points of the game. There's still some parts where it's like where I'm not paying attention, you know, but for the most part, I know what to do.
Gotcha. Can I also say, we're recording this when the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase happened today. Yeah. Congratulations, homie.
Right? They were like, this is for you.
This Direct is for you, Proto.
We got your favorite game as a child. You got the Persona games coming to Switch, so you can actually play them again, because it's a lot easier to play a game on the Switch, because I don't want to fucking move my PlayStation upstairs.
Yeah, I feel that. Also, the Japanese version of that Direct did have Digimon Survive.
Hey!
Why the fuck wasn't it in the English one?
Because fuck you.
I guess. I fucking guessed. Literally fuck me. It's fine. Crisis Core's coming out on Switch. I'm not going to play it on Switch, but it's nice that it's... I definitely also haven't already played Crisis Core on Switch.
Well, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. That's illegal.
That's illegal. Dude, I'm so into...
He's got a little Triceramon with a little heart.
That's so cute. Oh,
there's a couple other outfit mods. I went with this one because I like it the most. But there's an Agumon Bond of Bravery.
Bond of Bravery, yeah.
Yeah,
hell.
you know. And then there's a Bancho Leomon one that's also really cool.
That's cool.
And I think there's also an X Anybody one. I might be wrong, but they're all really cool. I just like the Triceramon one the most.
I feel like this fit though only works because this guy's like a cool Japanese teenager. Like,
oh, if I wore this, I'd look stupid.
Yeah, IRL, it's like a Baker fit, you know.
No, Baker would have this outfit. He would.
I've never seen Baker like properly. Only like random pictures and Discord calls and stuff. But in my head, he wears or wore those full print dragon shirts. That's my like if I was gonna turn Baker into a cartoon character, he would have like one of those like, and there's probably like a boob on it as well and a sword.
I wish, man. He actually dresses very fancy.
Yeah, to be fair, everything I've seen of him, he does fine. I think he has the personality of like a Kevin Smith character. So in my head, that's how he dresses.
We were taking him out to dinner for his birthday once, and we're just going to some place like it's kind of like Applebee's. I don't know if you've ever heard of Cheddar's, but that's where we went.
Vaguely, yeah.
So we go there. We go to pick him up. And he comes out in a full suit and tie. And I'm wearing like a t-shirt and basketball shorts. So like, so we get there and then we tell him it's like, oh, since it's your birthday, we'll pay for your meal. So he decides to be a little bitch. Like acts like a 4-year-old whose like parents are ordering for him. So when the lady comes up, he like leans over to me, and, like pulls me in and like whispers, can I have a glass of milk? I'm like, fuck. He wants a glass of milk.
At least so there are two types of people in this world, right? And I unfortunately am engaged to the one that annoys me. So there are people, right, who when you say, "Hey, dinner's on me," you play the game where you're like, "Well, what are you having?" Like Casey doesn't give a fuck. If someone says they're paying, Casey's like, "Cool, I'm having the steak, the caviar, the champagne." I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yep. I know how that is. There was one time me and Maggie went to Red Lobster, and I was like, yeah, get whatever you want. She's like, whatever I want? I'm like, whatever you want. And she's like, all right, I'll get the 32 lobster and steak course. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm having water and a salad.
To be fair, she did say, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, it's fine. And I did have enough. I was just like, damn.
Fuck.
But she let me have some, so it'll work.
That's all good. Damn, I could go for some lobster.
Right. I actually don't like lobster.
You don't like lobster?
Maybe I just haven't had good lobster, but every time I have it, it just feels like, I feel like I'm eating an eraser.
Yeah, it has to be. I've had like home lobster and stuff, and it was fine. But we went to so when I got like my first, I think it was like my first big check from Karn EX, like over like $1,000. And I was like, nice. Right, I'm treating myself tonight. So we're gonna go to. Oh, sorry, go on.
Sorry, I forgot. You can't. I also had some texture mods added. So we have Madoki Betamon instead of Betamon.
Oh, nice.
And then there also are some new Digimon, but we'll get there when we get there.
Nice. So I was like, right, I'm treating myself. So we went to this seafood restaurant, and the thing of the day was like catch of the day lobster, and I was like, bet. So I got a full lobster to myself, and I was like, yes, I am decadent. I am YouTuber now.
That's me. I'm always a steak guy. Whenever I'm feeling like treating myself, I just get like the biggest steak. I
Oh,
can
dude,
afford.
we went to another restaurant a couple weeks ago and got a cowboy steak, which is like the saddle, and I was like, oh, that's gonna be tough, right? Because it's like the saddle. Dude, shit was like what I imagine Wagyu tastes like.
Oh,
It was so good. It was like fat but not gristle, you know? It's just like marbled through the meat. It was so good.
I used to have a friend.
I'm hungry.
I know. I'm glad I ate a granola bar before this. I used to have a friend whose dad would sell steaks. So, like, every time we'd go over, he would make us steaks, and it was awesome.
Dude, that's so good. Oh my god.
Yes, and they were, like, good steaks, too.
I might have to go for a steak after this.
I know.
Shit. But yeah, so I'd never seen this bit before, and I was, like, genuinely... So I put on... this wasn't the wisest decision I've ever made, but I put on the music video for Happier by Marshmallow. and the whole video is about a dog dying.
Oh my.
So that really fucked me up. And then I played Hacker's Memory and I'm like, no! Save all the fucking animals!
So they're all going to be randomized, so for Hunter, we'll pick Betamon, so while he's editing, he can pause and just, like, flick his bean a little.
Oh, yeah, because he has a vagina.
He does. He actually has 3. They're on his thighs.
Bro, so have you seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Midness now, yeah?
Yes, I have.
Wasn't there something kind of vagina-y about his third eye?
Oh, no, 100%.
Didn't it feel like kind of like
looking mighty sus here.
Looking kind of... Your forehead's looking super fuckable right now. Benedict, come on, Babs.
I love this part where they're like, take out your Digimon capture. And it's like, I didn't fucking say I have
ain't
one.
got shit, bro.
You're the one who started talking, dumbass.
You fucking idiot. Hell yeah. So I think for mine, this got randomized to... I think one of them was Shakuamon, I think.
That's hilarious.
It was like no, this was Gaumon and Imperialdramon, and I think my random encounter was with a fucking Shakuamon that kept disaster blasting me to death. These intros, these are so sick. I love those.
This is my favorite Digimon character ever, by the way.
Wow.
Ever, yeah. I fucking love this guy so much.
Oh, go figure. His name's fucking Dragon G.
Yeah,
what a shock.
And he has a Cyberdramon that, spoiler alert, guess what it turns into?
Bro really decided you liked fucking Dragon Tokusatsu at like 5 years old. And just
also, fucking look at him. He's hot.
He is hot, that's true. Something to be admired about a man that can pull off a sleeveless shirt.
Right? I wish I could. And he's got his hoodie wrapped around his waist, because we're called hoodie because it's butterfly in Chinese, I think. That's what they say.
But also sounds like hoodie.
Yes, that's why we all have hoodies. Even though I don't think Chitose has a hood. I think he just has a jacket.
Maybe he's got a different kind of hood.
Maybe.
On his.
It took me a second. Fuck you. All right,
on his penis, because he's uncircumcised.
Yeah, his peener. Oh, shit. We got fucking Neptunemon as our starter.
Something tells me this run is not going to be difficult.
This is going to be a bit of a simple run, I think.
Well.
We can always throw him in a farm a little bit.
That's true.
And then take him out if things are getting difficult. Let's see what his... Oh, and he has a defense penetrating attack. Yeah, this is...
Hell yeah, dude.
GG.
Penetrate my vortex, brother. Also, with Survive on the horizon, we are going to try and record this as much as possible, but probably don't expect it to be as frequent as... Well, I say as frequent as Cyber Sleuth was, but when it was actually... you know what I mean? When we had stuff done.
To be fair, we were both... That was all... Cyber Sleuth was just like whatever extra time we had, which was not a lot.
Yeah, we weren't really putting like a focus on the second channel at that point. We didn't have, Jesus Christ, we're doing really well at the moment. Huge shout out to everyone that watched the first Cyber Sleuth randomizer video. That's got like over 10k now. I think it's like 11 or 12k as time of recording.
That fucking blew my mind seeing that.
That's crazy. Let's have a look. What's it up to right now? Yeah, that's up to 11k right now, which is crazy. And yeah, like I haven't been promoting the past couple of videos on this channel, and they've all been going over. Obviously, the Digimon ones have all been going over 1k. So seriously, thank you all so much, especially Jamon, the golden floppy.
The absolute legendary golden floppy.
And if anyone does want to pay like a $5 a month so that we can actually pay Hunter and Proto for their time, that would be great.
That would be mighty epic.
But just watching is of course fantastic.
Yeah, I do need to think of some stuff to post, because we've been just posted for Jamon only, just like, hey Jamon, how you doing? On our like golden floppy only posts.
Because he's the only channel member, it's just like, fuck it, we'll just talk directly to Jamon.
Yeah, it's like, hey man, it's a secret to everyone, and then we just like show him how to make counterfeit money. So if you all, you ever seen that Whitest Kids You Know sketch?
Oh, dude, it's my favorite. Fucking rest in peace, Trevor Moore, dude.
Right. I found that out at work, man. That was not a good day for me.
I was such a huge Whitest Kids You Know fan as a teenager, and like, I think he was my death of like the past couple of years that hit me the most. I was just like, what the no. It's
like, no, not him. Anyone else can die. He's not allowed
Literally. Not fucking Trevor Moore, bro.
Did you see the rest of the cast when they were doing like a charity live stream for him?
Yes, when they did like his sort of eulogy type shit.
Yeah, and they were like, everyone's wondering how he went out, and he was trying to suck his own dick, and he choked on all of his cum.
Trevor died sucking his own dick and choked on his own cum, and I'm like, that is exactly what I want to happen when I die.
Facts.
I express permission to tell and what I want more than that is, if I'm going to die before all of you, but when I die before all of you, I want you all, every time someone asks, to tell a new story that's more embarrassing.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
like, oh well, yeah, he drank too much orange juice and shot himself to death.
He got opposite scurvy.
he drank so much.
He drank so much fucking orange juice. He kept telling him, stop, and he just kept on saying, I'm an orangey boy. I'm an orangey boy.
And then he cummed in his own mouth.
Yeah. It always ends the same way.
Yeah, no matter what the rest of the story is, I always
he just choked on his own cum.
That's
yeah, you know, he was saving a bunch of prisoners of war, and he just saved the princess, saved the king, and then, you know,
came in his own mouth.
Choked on his own cum. Choked on his own cum.
Just the idea that I like get so excited by my own like heroic stories, I can't help but suck my own dick.
You're like, yes. So cool thing. These are Nokia's Agumon and Gabumon, obviously, and it's because of us that they weren't captured.
So in many ways, we are the reason Cyber Sleuth happened. You're welcome.
We are the true protagonist.
Yeah.
Real quick, I need to take this call real quick. So Hunter, cut this part out. I'm back.
Hello.
I'm sorry. It was this is the president. He was thanking me for all the work I've been doing.
Ah, that's cool, dude.
Yeah. Can't talk about the work though because it involves a lot of, you know, drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Their solution to the drug problem is me doing all the drugs.
Yeah, if you just give, you're like a landfill for cocaine.
Yeah, it doesn't even really affect me anymore. I just start like sprinkling it on all my food like salt.
You know that episode of Treehouse of Horror where Homer's like punishment is going to hell and eating all the donuts, and he just eats all the donuts.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Thanks. Awesome.
So here's like a sort of hypothetical situation. If you got a terminal illness and there's definitely no way you're gonna live, would you try heroin?
Oh, probably. I think that at that point I'd probably try a lot of things.
That's what I mean. I think I would be at that point where I'd be like, right, okay, like I wouldn't ever want to do it because I'm not trying to get hooked on, you know, crack or anything like that. But if I was going to die within a year, pretty good opportunity to start trying crack.
Yeah, if the doctor was like, yeah, you're kind of fucked, I'd be like, all right, okay, I'll just do what I can.
Yeah. I'd probably start with like, you know, drugs and stuff and like stuff that, and like the puffer fish that kills you if you eat it wrong and stuff.
Yeah.
And then just like all the stuff that like base jumping and shit. Because for me, I talked about this the other day. There is absolutely zero value to me. I have a upper limit on how good something makes me feel, and I don't think a really nice pizza when I'm super hungry is gonna be eclipsed by jumping out of a plane with a parachute.
Absolutely not. There is nothing in the world that would ever get me to go up into a plane and jump out of it.
Right. Like, so I'm not gonna get like the exhilaration that other people get because I have a dopamine limit.
Yeah, they better make those parachute outfits shit-proof, because I will shit my pants.
The mental image of you hurtling towards the earth with just shit cascading out of your asshole.
It would be over. I don't care how. You could strap me to one of the professionals like they do. I would.
The fucking opening of the Power Rangers movie.
Exactly,
And
but
they
just
roll
Vulcan's
coming down.
skull just shitting.
Yeah!
Why was Tommy on a snowboard in that movie? That always confused me.
Bro thought he was fucking... Well, listen, what's radical? Skydiving. What else is radical? Snowboarding.
I bet like they were like filming that scene and JDF was like, "Put me on a snowboard
Yeah,
in the
look cool.
sky." I mean, sure.
Where else am I gonna go? You know what's fucked up about that movie is they have the whole skydiving scene. They have like one scene, and then they cut to them rollerblading. I think they should have landed on the earth in their rollerblades and then immediately started
rollerblading.
Yeah.
Yes,
That would have been gnarly.
that would have been fucking epic. That would have been, dare I say, more phenomenal.
Yeah, more phenomenal.
More phenomenal. That's what the third one's gonna be called.
Morbius 3, more phenomenal.
More phenomenal.
Come on, baby!